everyone, and welcome back to Flosstube Friday. This is Rachel Ray, and I have a crafting channel here on YouTube. If you're new, welcome. Please feel free to subscribe if you're interested in cross-stitching, beaded cross-stitching, or diamond painting. Those are the three main crafts that I do. And yeah, just welcome. And welcome back if you are a returning subscriber. I have lots to talk about, so let's just get into it. Today, I'm drinking Lemsip, which is like Theraflu, but Irish. Oh yeah. Also, I'm an American living in Ireland. It's complicated, but not too complicated. It's nice over here. You know, it's green. And this is Flosstube number 5. And I have flu brain. So yes, last week I came down with the flu and I'm still getting over it, so forgive me if my brain doesn't seem to work. It's always right. There's this lovely thing called editing, which we can do later on. What's happening with my hair over here? I don't know. I just got off work, so please forgive me. All right, so today I have been working like crazy on my one work in progress this week. This week, I decided that I would spend all of my free time, well, the last 2 weeks really, all of my free time on the Nutcracker Parade by Frosted Pumpkin Stitchery. Get off the Q-snap. There we go. Ready. Look at it. Isn't it gorgeous? Forgive me, I'm still very wheezy and coffee at the moment. So, this is the Nutcracker Parade. It's this cute little chibi design. And I love the outline with all the candy. It's so cute. Have a look. So you have the Mouse King, the Sugar Plum Fairy, and then Marie and the Nutcracker. They are so adorable. And I don't know why, but my camera doesn't like to pick up this color blue when I bring it closer. It makes it like a lot darker, so I don't know. I don't know, it must be shadows or something. Anyway, gorgeous, gorgeous pattern. I will link it down below if you want to get one for yourself. I got the whole kit, and it came with all the floss and everything. And I have to say this, that I do love. I didn't think it would make much of a difference, but it actually does. Classic Colorworks, Granny Annie. Granny Annie is like my new favorite color in the whole wide world. Look at it. You can really see it on camera, how it shifts from like 823 and 939. It's like a mix in between. Oh my goodness. It's delicious. I love it. So this is what the words are outlined in. And remember that color, because I will come back to it later, I promise. There's also a pink variegated floss up here. The pink, which my camera won't want to focus on. But it's very subtle. It's super subtle. It's still gorgeous, but it's just, it might as well be a blend. You know what I mean? Whereas this one actually fades. Oh, I love it. I'm in love with it. I love the pattern, and I put angry eyebrows on the Mouse King. See, it doesn't like me. Anyway, I will insert pictures if I have to. The plan is to have this finished on Christmas Day. So I'm going to my mother-in-law's house with all the family, and I'm hoping that I can finish this by next week. What is Christmas, Wednesday? So I can do it. I can do it. The border is really quick. The words are so much fun. I love letters. I didn't think it would be so fun. Why is this so fun? Please explain to me. Why is the most fun that I'm having the letters? Because they're simple, but they're not repetitive? I don't know. Anyway, really loving the stitching, you guys. And did you see that little Nutcracker? Did you see him? Look at him. So cute. Okay. Sorry. I get excited about these things. All right. So that's the Nutcracker Parade. Love it. Love it. Need a sip. I told you on my last Flosstube that I wasn't going to work on this, and I didn't. But I did make a really big decision on this pattern. This is the Cunning Cross-Stitch Harry Potter Letters to Hogwarts Stitch Your Own Adventure, which is going to happen next year, starting in January. And I'm crazy because I bought this fabric and I hate it. I've decided that I don't like 18 count at all. It's really hard to stitch on. And it's because I'm doing 2 threads. And like, there are other people in the group that are doing 18 count, 2 threads. 2/1, I guess you would say. I don't think there is a 2/1 with Aida. It's just 2 strands of floss that you're using, right? But the coverage is good, but it's too bulky for me. And I find that moving the needle in and out, you can see where it's kind of like tearing the threads away in certain areas. And I'm being gentle with it. I am, but I don't like it. I don't find it pleasurable. And my friend Heike, Stone Cold Coffee Crafts, and we were looking at fabric. Well, she was looking at fabric, let's be honest. And she said to me, 20 count fabric, if you stitch 1/1 on 20 count, it looks the same as 2/1 on 18. And I was like, that would save me a lot of floss. And also, yeah, it would be, I don't know. I'm going to try it anyway. I must be crazy. Today is December 20th. And it means I have to wait until the end of January to get my new fabric. So I'm going to be late on this project, but I'm still going to participate. I'm kind of sad, but at the same time, I find that it's really hard to get motivated to work on this because it's just so difficult for me to work on. So hopefully 20 count will be better. If it's not any better, please don't tell me. Because yeah, I don't need to know. Anyway, I'm not working on that right now. Which means I'm making room for my next projects. And my next actual project is going to be the Galaxy Unicorn that Mrs. Crochet and Coffee bought for me. And I think I showed you last time that I got my Bags Plus Bendy Flip, which is a 12 pocket bag where you can put your floss in. You can put your pattern in here, your scissors, or whatever you want. Bags Plus on Etsy. This is the UK one. I don't know if there is another one. I'm dumb, but I got it and I love it and it's beautiful and I can't wait to stitch this Galaxy Unicorn. So there have been a few things that have happened. I purchased a few other things this week for the Galaxy Unicorn, which I will wait to show you once I get them. And, okay, this week, a lovely, lovely lady named Linda over at Linda's 144 Hobbies, she sent me a Christmas present, and I do unboxings of lots of different things on the channel, and one thing that I do every other week is friend mail or fan mail. And she sent me this box, and it was amazing. It had all the stuff in it. So if you haven't seen this video, please check it out. I'll try to link it up in the eye. But the thing that she gave me, yeah. This is a Mirabilia called Miss Cherry Blossom. if you're familiar with Nora Corbett and Mirabilia, you know that these patterns are very nice, and it's quite detailed. She also sent me the embellishment pack, all the beads that you would need to do the kit. Amazing. She's just amazing. I can't believe it. Like, honestly, I never thought that I would be gifted this, let alone start it within the first year of me ever learning to cross stitch. So I'm afraid for myself. So the reason I'm pulling this out is because she was so lovely and she gave me all of this stuff, which, whoa, hey, hello. Thank you, camera. Because she was so lovely, I went out and I purchased fabric for it. Now, what I purchased is a little bit different. So the called for is, picture this plus? No. Well, this model is 32 count linen on Weichelt. I'm sorry if I'm butchering that. Weichelt imports. Alternate is 16 count pink Aida. And it's solid. And I hate it. Maybe I'm just spoiled because I've used pretty much nothing but hand-dyed fabrics, except for like the one tiny little thing that I stitched. So I said, you know what I want? I want something that's a little bit more, I don't know, emotionally invoking for me, okay? Because I'm not going to sell this. I'm not going to sell the finished product. I'm going to actually keep it and frame it and be like, what? I did it. So I got this fabric. This fabric, I'm just going to read, is Enchanted Dawn, which is a 32 count linen from Heart Stitch Designs on Etsy. And isn't it just, oh, it reminds me of sunrise, and there's just something so peaceful about it. So it's linen. I hope I can do this. I hope I don't mess this up. I'm sure it'll be fine. It'll be fine. A whole bunch of firsts happening there. That's going to start next year sometime. I still have to buy all the floss, and yeah, I'm not 100% ready for it yet, but I might be able to start a little bit of it. So, so excited. I am aware that there's some strange color choices in the pattern itself, but it just kind of shows how crazy some of these kimonos can get as well. So matching a good color fabric to this pattern is pretty darn difficult. So I just picked one that I thought would look good. And if I decide not to, then I'll find something. I'll find something to put on it, you know? Right. Let's talk about a few other things that I bought that I cannot show you because I don't have them started or completed. One of the things I was thinking about doing, because I have all of this excess fabric, is I was thinking about stitching the Noelle from Four Boys and an NL Girl, who was it was the shop on Etsy that's providing or giving donations to Muscular Dystrophy Canada. So that's still happening, I think. It's the Flosstube ornament this year. So I was planning on just grabbing a corner somewhere on this and taking it with me and stitching it somewhere. Just to do it, you know? And then use the rest of this fabric for other little projects. Just little ones, you know what I mean? I don't want to waste fabric. So I bought that, and I have found in the last week, I was looking through my sewing box and I found buttons that I bought ages ago because I thought that I was going to make these boot warmers that used to be really popular. 2015, I don't know, or 14, I don't know. It was a different time back then. So I have some really cool buttons, like wooden ones. I have these pretty reddish burgundy spotted ones, which you cannot see. And then I have these, whoops. I have normal black ones, and then I have these pretty ones as well. I don't think you can see that. But anyway, they're all swirly and red. Can you focus? No. Front-facing camera hates me. So I have buttons, and those finally have a use. They have been literally sitting in this bag for years. So I'm happy about that. That's going to go on my Noel. And I'm just going to use whatever threads I have left over, whatever floss is there. Okay. I also got the last stitchy thing that I got was a fun pattern from Snarky Art Company. I am joining Mrs. Coffee's sassy, is it sassy stitch along or sassy craft along? I'm not sure. I thought it was sassy stitch along, but I could be wrong. Anyway, I picked a cross stitch pattern that I thought would fit the theme, which it's gonna start in January, and it is called, I'll put it here, Chaotic Stupid is Not an Alignment. I just find it really funny. If you're nerdy like me, and you like D&D or games like that, you might get the reference. But anyway, I'm going to use that, the thread, the Classic Colorworks Granny Annie, to stitch the lion and the griffin. So excited. Whatever leftover I have of this is going to be used for that. Yes. So that's fun. That's really fun. I'm super excited for it. All right, we're gonna move on. And now comes the thing that I'm scared. I'm really scared. Because I need a new hobby like I need a hole in the head. I was watching Michelle, Bendy Stitchy, here on YouTube. She's doing Flosstube, so she's really enabling me. And I've been entering into her little, you're not supposed to call it a giveaway, but it's a giveaway. And I won one of them, and I'm super happy. I can't wait to get it. You'll see when it comes in, or if you watch her, then you know what it is already. But because I've been watching her so often, and every day she keeps opening up this yarn advent calendar. Yarn. Yeah, I'm gonna try to knit. I've never knit before. Well, that's a lie. I've knitted before, but I did it so badly that I just gave up immediately. I'm not allowing myself to do that anymore. Because it's not fair. It's not fair. I am smart enough. I can learn it. So I decided that I wasn't going to do the same cowl as she did. She's doing this beautiful, like, big cowl. What I wanted was something, I want to I want to make something that can replace the scarf that I have right now. So I have this black sheer scarf, which is it's a big rectangle that I fold in half at the diagonal, and then I put the pointy end facing downward like that, and then there's the two sides, and I pull those around me like this, and it has these little pretty tassels. And I love wearing this scarf. I wear it all the time in the summer. Hi, Luna. But in the winter, it's not thick enough. And I was like, you know what? I would like to make my own shawl. So my own scarf, something that I could do. So I chose this pattern. It's called the Cabin Path Shawl by Helen Stewart on Ravelry. I'll have it linked down below so you can check it out. But I didn't really like the colors that they have, but that's the beauty about yarn. You can use whatever yarn you want as long as you have the same yardage, you know what I mean? Hi, baby. Meet Luna, if you haven't already. Say hi, baby. Anyway, so I picked out some yarns that I wanted, and I tried to keep it as close to home as possible. So there is a yarn shop on Etsy called Comra Yarns in Ireland. And I have, are you okay, baby? What's wrong? And they have hand-dyed yarn. So I got one called Heather. Can I show them? Anyway, I got one called Heather. I'm gonna get off, or sorry. And I wanted to open it here with you. It came wrapped nicely. Oh, it's wrapped very well. Whoops. From Waterford, Monica O'Brien. Wow, that is so cool. So I bought this at like midnight or after midnight yesterday, the 19th. So it would have been, in my brain, it would have still been the 18th, but it was really the 19th. It shipped yesterday and it arrived today. And this, look at it. Look at it. Okay, let me take off the sleeve. Isn't it gorgeous? It is so me. It is purple, pink, and blue. Love the shot of blue in there. Oh my word. And there's like different, oh. Anyway, so this is going to be my main color. And I also ordered, now this one is coming from Bulgaria, Bulgarian black metallic yarn. Yes. This one says it is, sorry, I'm all backwards. I don't know how to do yarn yet. It says it is Heather, sock, 75% merino, 25% nylon, 100 grams, hand wash. Color may bleed for the first few washes, which is fine because I'm pairing it with black, so I don't care. But what? Yeah. Duh. Oh, and look at the gold in there as well. Oh, jeepers. It's more of a like mustard, but the colors are just fantastic. Love it. So that is happening. I am going to knit a shawl. This with black metallic for the outline. It's going to be fantastic. Can't wait. So, because I can't wait, I ordered knitting needles on Amazon. Look, I have like a little yarn cat. I ordered the needles on Amazon, and you know when you go on Amazon and you look and you're like, should I buy the set of like 25 needles or just the one? I just bought the one because I'm not, this is it. This is the project, and we'll see. Going forward, I'm going to try to, oh, and there goes my dryer, sorry. Excuse me. Going forward, I'm going to try to find things, other things that are the same size in a circular thing. Isn't that so cute? So Michelle does that all the time. I don't want to copy her, but isn't it adorable? So I'm going to take it down. It's very pretty. Oh my God. So of course I had to buy the needles, and then I had to buy stitch markers. So I went on, I was on Etsy. It was late at night. I had all the money. I was like, right, let's go. I got stitch markers from a guy named Maxwell Studio Knits. on Etsy. He is also in Ireland. And look, I got the Tree of Life and Trinity stitch markers. Aren't they gorgeous? Sorry, you can't see them any better than that. They have little glass beads. There's 5 of them. And because it's Christmas, he threw in a little Christmas bell stitch marker as well. How cute. Thank you so much. And his tag is hilarious as well. It says, "Warning, small parts. This is not a toy. It's not suitable for children or adults who like to put random things in their mouths." Thank you. I really needed that laugh today. So that is what is happening in my stitchy world at the moment. Coming up will be, dryer. Coming up, I will be finishing, so I'll finish the Nutcracker parade this week, hopefully, and then hopefully my Galaxy unicorn comes in the mail, and then I'm going to start on that until my new fabric for the Stitch Your Own Adventure, Letters to Hogwarts, comes in. Once that comes in, I am going to be completely dedicated to that project and trying to finish the frame, like part of the frame, and go down and do the first letter. I'll be doing the frame throughout the year while I'm working on the pages, because as I understand, if I read it right, it's going to be huge. And it really is going to take a long time, but I'm super into it. I love Harry Potter everything, so it's fine. It's perfectly fine. I was thinking about joining the Grimm fairy tale one from Cloud's Factory. Not sure yet if I want to do that one, because there are other patterns on their website that I really love that are standalones. There are so many beautiful stitch-alongs and patterns out there, and I'm really trying to not buy all the things, but I'm a buy all the things person. So we shall see how that goes. I'm very happy with the last 2 weeks, the progress that I've made, the things that I have bought for my addiction. I just want to say thank you to everybody who did give things. I'm blown away by it. I'm really happy about starting my new yarn project, which, I mean, come on, like, that is so my color as well. I can definitely get away with it. So yeah, I just can't wait to fail so hard at it, but keep trying. That's the point. The pattern does say that it is meant for beginners and intermediate. So I was about to wrap this up, and then I remembered that we have a whole wish list to look at. So let's go look over there and let's go. All right. So welcome to my wish list on Etsy. So here I've got everything that's in my wish list. There's no delineation between, diamond painting, cross stitching. So you can have a look at everything I have in here. But I just want to point out a few things that I've noticed in the past 2 weeks. So obviously I'm doing Little Miss Cherry Blossom. So this geisha from Lola Lotta Shop. Sorry, it took me a second. Just amazing, breathtaking, gorgeous. Look at the petal, look at the petals on the ground. Look at that. So I really like the color palette, and I have to thank Heike for pointing this out to me. It immediately got on my wish list. I mean, those purples though, and the greens. Holy cow. So I would love to do this, and it looks like it's full coverage, but can you even imagine it with a variegated linen or Aida as the background instead? Yes, I can. So love it. It's in the wish list. Another thing that I was looking at was the primitive hair. Who was it that talked about the black pearl? I think it was actually from Michelle Bendy Stitchy's video from the beginning of the year. She was talking about that one. The black pearl with the mermaid sitting on the little swing. But when I went to go look at the primitive hair, because I was like, yeah, wish list, I found this Selkie. Oh, they're taking a break. Okay, well, I'll try to zoom in on it a little bit so that you can see. The Selkie is it's a mythological creature in Irish mythology, which it's like a mermaid, except she wears a seal skin, or she has a seal skin. She turns into a seal when she wears it, and she can take it off and become a beautiful woman as well. So amazing. And also there's beadwork on that. So yes, love it. Very Irish. Want it in my life. Baby Yoda is totally in my mind right now. And I thought this would be super cute to stitch as well. And a simple hoop like that to finish it, adorable. It would even make a really good gift for somebody. But it does look like it would take quite some time. I don't know. How big is it actually? Yeah. 9.5 by 8.5 inches. That's pretty big. Anyway, here we go. Thank you, Internet. Baby Yoda's there. Supernatural Yarns is in there because, yeah, Michelle is totally enabling me. I wanted to buy that nymph. What is it called? Nymph sock version. Holy cow. It's just so pretty. Like, that colorway is just amazing. Excuse me. The reason that I have not purchased it is not because of that price. It's because of the shipping cost. Now, I don't mind shipping costs when I can order in bulk, but I'll have to save up to buy more than one piece. You know what I mean? Just to make it worth it for myself. Okay, the next few things are Snarky Art Company and So Awesome Customized. I was looking through all of the sassy stuff that I could do for cross-stitching, and I found a few that are very me. Wait, let me overthink this. You cannot please everyone. You are not a taco, and you're not worthless. Organs go for a lot on the black market. The last one because of the cherry blossoms, obviously. Then we have a few more. Harry Potter mood. I love Ravenclaw. One of my favorite houses. I was a Ravenclaw for a really long time, but deep down I am a Slytherin. So I have been sorted into Slytherin, but I'm still a Ravenclaw at heart. I thought that this little design was just so pretty. The fingers, but I mean the rest of it is just adorable. So I thought about maybe getting that at some stage. And I was looking at this shop, which was mentioned in a Flosstube video from the Kitten Stitcher, I want to say. Gorgeous. I love this. I would love to do that for next Christmas. Isn't it pretty? It's very, very, very nice. I like that a lot. Then, yeah, we've got some modern stuff, so more of that, like, fun, cutesy stuff that I like. I like that, too. It's just a little bit too spaced out for me, you know what I mean? I'd want to make, like, a little town or something like that with it, but, I mean, because you have all those little pieces, you could arrange them however you want, really. But it is a sampler, so, whatever you want to do. Break the rules. You saw the seal before, or the seal, the whale. And then there's a few more Harry Potter ones. There's a bookmark, and then there's this one. And I really like this. I think it's full coverage. And I was thinking about doing this as my first full coverage design. So, if possible, but I don't know. What do you think? Do you think I could do it? You'd probably be like, yes, Rachel, you could do anything you want. Now shut up. I'm just joking. So it's 150 by 191 stitches. 48 colors. It's a lot. But it would look really pretty. It really would. Oh, look, somebody did it. And they didn't do the background. They just did the stars. See, that looks really cool. But then they did the stars. Okay, that's confusing. So I guess you could do it either way. Anyway, brings back a lot of really nice childhood memories for me. So I may do something like this as my first full coverage, but I want to wait until after the Stitch Your Own Adventure, because I think that might be enough Harry Potter for me. I don't know. So anyway, that made it into my wish list, and I think that's pretty much everything. If it'll load. Hello. Here we go. The rest were all diamond paintings and beaded cross stitch. And I've just put in a few little things like this one, so that I can save the shop and go back to it later on. See if that works. I do want to look through her shop. She has some really, really cute stuff. So yeah, that's my wish list. I hope you enjoyed flicking through it with me. I'd love to know what you thought and what you liked best in the wish list. If you wouldn't mind, leave me a comment down below. What thing in my wish list is your favorite, and what do you want to see me do? Okay, everybody, so that is the wish list. I hope you enjoyed watching my video today. If you did, please don't forget to give me a thumbs up, and I'll see you all in my next video in 2 weeks. Take care, everybody, and Merry Christmas. Bye.